Good morning. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. Welcome to Scotty Ray's Weather. It is Tuesday, May the 19th. All right. That means that Memorial Day weekend is coming up. That's right around the corner. And don't forget what Memorial Day weekend is all about, what we celebrate. You know, in most cases, Mississippi is credited for starting Memorial Day with honoring the Confederate graves that were started in Columbus, Mississippi. That's where it's supposed to have started. But for all of our heroes there, remember what Memorial Day weekend is. And it'll be an extra day off for a few folks, and we'll tell you about the forecast of what it means to you and the weather. That's all up and coming. As I said, good morning to you. I hope your day is starting off well. I've had a cup of coffees, a couple cups rather, and I'm getting on my way. I'm getting there. I have to have a few more before I'm all bright and spunky, but I sure am trying. As we begin today, let's go over and take a look at radar this morning and see what it's showing there. No rain in Mississippi this morning whatsoever, anywhere in the state. That's good news. So we've got a great day in store for us with sunshine with a high of 82, but still we'll have some gusts of about 20 miles an hour. So it's going to be blowing leaves and whatnot, papers around in the yard. It always does it, doesn't it? Tonight, that low will dip down to about 56. Sunshine returns tomorrow, high of 82 in the low 80s there. 61 for the low. As we move into Thursday toward the Memorial Day weekend, we start seeing our chances of rain. A 20% chance on Thursday, high in the mid 80s, and by Friday we have a 40% chance of showers moving back into the forecast at high, right at that 90-degree mark. We'll watch that closely and tell you all about the chances for the weekend coming up. As we look at national radar, we start seeing showers around Knoxville, Tennessee, on up into the Kentuckys and all through here in the Carolinas, getting some light rain this morning, even up to Richmond, Virginia there. Nothing serious there off the coast of Charleston there, getting a little bit. But that's a quick look at what the map is telling us there. Not too shabby this morning. But, again, we'll have those rain chances moving back in on coming back in on the weekend. Not big chances, but we'll go over the extended forecast before long and let you know what that's all coming up to. As we begin this day, I want to remind you of this. When we start talking storms and things, and through June, we have our biggest chances of tornadoes. And then, of course, you know, we'll have hurricane season starting, and we have seen those come up through these areas. Well, what you need is a storm shelter. And Patrick Allen, when you see one of these, it's time to own one to protect you and your family. As we go through this of what Patrick Allen can do for you, there's storm-ready shelters, and it's all in the name. It means it comes ready, they bolt it down, and it's there for you in a quick, easy hurry. Patrick Allen can deliver. If you're doing construction, they build them, put them inside your home. No worries, though, if your home is already built, they can do this to where they can come in and put, if you don't have a concrete pad in the backyard, they can pour one and then bolt this to that, and it'll stay it. And they've got films and things that they can show you the test that these storms have shelters have been through to show you just how strong they are. Now, these models, you've seen this picture before. I'm sure that I've shown where it's been installed in a carport. Easy, you come out, there it is. You can put it out beside your home there, outside where you walk out of your door, and it's there. These storm shelters normally start around $5,000. The model that I'm showing here is around $6,500. And they can finance for you. You can add options, take away options, whatever you want to add on the inside of these to make it more comfortable for you. Let them show you around, see what it's all about. Get a storm-ready shelter at 601-693-9647, located out on 145 South. Drop in and see Patrick today. Call him, set up an appointment, and he'll walk you through this. They're good folks, and they know all about this and will help you in any way that they can. Great folks. That's Patrick Allen Storm Shelters. For anything that you may need there when it comes to this. Well, as we begin our new day, we go back to news that's going on locally. And, well, Todd Tillman, wow, look at this. Didn't he do great last night? I would say the competition is going to be between him and the young lady, the only girl that's on there. The other two, I don't think are going to give Todd any competition whatsoever. He did a great job with the Long Way Home, the original song last night. It's all up to the voters, and we'll see. And we wish Todd Godspeed here from Meridian of best of luck with this. As we move into news stories this morning, NASCAR. Did you watch that on Sunday? Well, apparently a lot of people did. 6 million viewers as it came back to TV with no one in the stands. That's huge. It done great for them. In other news, the Pensacola shooter had a contact with Al-Qaeda. I don't know if you've seen this yet. the FBI finally broke the phone that Apple refused to help them get into. They got into it, and he had contact with Al Qaeda, so this was 100% a terrorist attack on U.S. Naval Air Station Pensacola. So, Other news, the video shows that he was chased for 4 minutes, Mr. Aubrey, there in Georgia, as that case continues to unfold through the neighborhood there. Long time. Those are pictures of them confronting him in the street. This story just keeps getting worse and worse, and I do believe that justice will be served before this is all said and done. As we look at things that will be changing because of COVID-19, it looks as though Royal Caribbean will eliminate buffets when you start going back on these. And they're citing that it's the health reasons. That's kind of why I wanted to go, because you could graze and eat all you wanted. But they say among safety concerns, they're probably going to be doing away with that. I don't know what to think on that. I've never been on a cruise. We've talked about it once or twice, but I've never been. I hear it's fun. But buffets, giving up that, man. Disney visitors will have to assume all risk moving forward. And that's understandable. If you go somewhere, you can't sue everybody for everything. And they're just saying when you walk through the gates, if you get the coronavirus, it's on you, not them. And businesses can't be held responsible. They'll never make money. They'll never be able to open their gates. So that's understandable what they're saying. Law and Order star Christopher Maloney compares Trump kids supporting to Nazi youths. It was a video that was put out of these two kids that were supporting Trump, and he got on there in a jokingly manner and told them this was the start of Nazis. I don't know what to say about the stars and what they think and how they jump on people. Sometimes it'd probably be best if they just keep their political views to themselves. But there's a lot of people that support Trump. Can't see how they could help his career. Pat Sajak, rather, sides with out-of-work Americans. He released a statement on Twitter who says if you're being paid to work from home and telling others that it's going to be all right, they can make their bills and all. What about the people that aren't getting paid? And that's what he's referring to. If you're sitting at home with no job and these folks on TV telling you it's going to be okay, we don't need to go back to work, put yourself in the shoes of somebody that doesn't have that. It's not as good. And I have to say thumbs up to Pat for taking up for the average guy there that doesn't have a job. It's okay to question things when you can't just follow like sheep, and at least Pat's doing that. This is sad news as we look at this. Shad Gadsford, he is a WE wrestler. Him and his son were on the beach, and a rip current pulled his son out. He saved his son, but they have not found him yet. That's not looking good. So the WWE star is still missing as of now. El Chapo, his top assassin, was found shot dead. He was in L.A. He was supposed to report to his probation officer. Didn't show. He was found in Mexico, shot with his sister and her husband in a car. Cartel does not play when it comes to all of that. On this day, the Ringling Brothers was formed. It made it all the way to 2017 before the Big Top came down. It was the greatest show on dirt. I think it was in 1919 they tied in with Bailey's and became the Ringling Brothers, Barnum and Bailey, the greatest show on earth. Did you ever see it? It was something to see with all the animals, and all gone. The circus has left. And sad news, if you watched Leave It to Beaver, one of the stars are gone. He died at the age of 76. And Ken Osmond, who played Ken on the show, has died. I think he died of natural causes. They haven't really released any details on what went on with him, but sad news on that. I'd like to take a moment and thank our sponsors for what makes this happen each and every weekday morning. I want to say thank you to Hooper's on 22nd Avenue, along with Rick Justice Automotive on North Frontage Road, along with Piggly Wiggly of Collinsville, and also the good folks at Patrick Allen Storm Ready Shelters, where they help you out there when storms come up. As we start looking at cases that are going on right now in the state with the COVID-19, we go back over and take a look at what we've got. These will update later today. 136 new cases was released yesterday, 7 new deaths, and 98 outbreaks in long-term care facilities. Kipper County getting one of these, and also Neshoba getting one of the deaths. So these numbers keep adding up as we go over and take a look at the entire state. 11,432 cases total in the state of Mississippi with 528 deaths. We look at Lauderdale County as this updates. 46 deaths, still 589 in Lauderdale. Neshoba, another really big county, 423 cases with 24 deaths. Kemper is starting to rise there with 9 deaths, 102 cases. So it's a lot of folks out there still sick. Again, remember to wash your hands and keep those masks on when you're out in public to keep yourself safe. Maybe one day we'll know all of the ins and outs of all of these things that happen with the coronavirus and ways to actually stop it. And a vaccine, hopefully, one day is what we're hoping for. Again, I want to thank our sponsors that make this happen each and every weekday. EMEPA, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative, along with Graphics Guru. They can help you there on B Street, SMI Automotive, and San Marcos Mexican Restaurant. As we go back and look at that forecast brought to you by EMEPA, we come back to look at our extended forecast. As we said, we go toward the Memorial Day weekend. We've got 30 to 40% chance on Friday, Saturday a 20%, and then on Memorial Day, I've seen two different takes on this, a 30 and a 40% chance of rain. We're still roughly 6 days out, so expect this to change a little bit, but possibly a little bit of the wet stuff come Memorial Day. I'll keep you on top of that and let you know everything that's going on with the weather in between now and then. But again, today, remember, it's going to be pretty nice as we look at our forecast being sunshine and a high of 82, but it will be gusty. 20-mile-an-hour gust today. Tonight, we're back down to 56. And starting today out a little bit cooler this morning as everything began at 58, where yesterday it was 70 degrees at about this time. So a little cooler air out there. Again, thank you for being a part of this and watching. Please like and share. Invite your friends to be a part of this. There will be another day when weather breaks out and we have to track those storms. And our whole purpose of this is to keep you safe and track these storms step by step, street by street, up to your home so that you'll know that you're safe. Again, thanks for being a part of it, and we'll be back with more from Scotty Ray's Weather.